Hello Swift Business, I am Richard Nnadi, the CEO of SWIFTBIZ Transport Limited. We are an interdependent transportation company with an extraordinary vision to build one of the largest transportation businesses by the means of network marketing. And that is why I set out daily to train my team and all other Swift Business on character development so together we can achieve a successful and a progressive SWIFTBIZ. So today I will be teaching on a very essential topic on character development that has to do with our overall success in life. And I say, use your whole brain. This will bring us to the dominance theory. Research has shown that we as humans are characterized according to the dominance of a certain hemisphere of our brain. And we have the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere. And understanding how these parts of the brain processes information will help you know where and how much percent of the brain you have been tapping into. Now, this part works with logic and it also works with the past. And it is part of that brain that always says, I can't. And then the part of the right works with imagination or visualization, and it works with the future, and it is a part of the brain that says I can. Now, looking at this structure, you will understand we have two kinds of persons: the developed minds who are able to tap into both resources, and the underdeveloped minds who are either dominated by the right or by the left. I don't know if you've seen some persons who say, I want to do this, I want to do that, but never take action or never make plans on how to achieve it. Have you seen such persons? Guess which part of the hemisphere they are dominated by? The right. And have you seen some persons who will always say, can you try this? You tell them, can you try this? They'll tell you, no. Why? I can't. Why? I've never done it before. They use their logical mind to process the past and they say they can't. Now, the purpose of this teaching is to help you understand how to combine both sides of the brain and achieve maximum success. When you visualize and you say, I have a vision, come back, make tactical plans. The moment you carry your paper and you begin to ask yourself this question, the way to tap into this part of the brain is simply by questions. You ask yourself, how do I accomplish this? What do I do? Write those questions down. Then force yourself to bring out answers. You are beginning to tap from the logical parts of the brain creatively. And this will make you to act in a certain way that would alleviate you from the point of the I can't into the I can. You find yourself, you begin to make good actions. And if you've been the person who have been saying, I can't, why? I've never done it before and I don't think I can do it, so I can't do it. You've been living on the left side. Now, how do you tap into the right? The moment you say, I can't, your brain sees, it sleeps. Now you should pick up a piece of paper and ask yourself, how can I do it? The same question, how can I? How can I? Then your mind of imagination and visualization begins to open. Remember, in this part, you ask yourself, how can I make this happen? Because you've been living in the right, you always have ideas, you always have the vision, but you cannot accomplish it. Now you ask yourself, how can I do this? And now, on tapping into the imagination, you ask a question, how can I make it happen? Remember, you've not seen the vision, you've not got the idea, but you should have this central focus that as a person striving for success, there must be a way to accomplish it. Have that at the back of your mind. The moment you say there must be a way, you now begin to ask yourself on that piece of paper, how can I? Then the ideas begin to drop. This is kind of a fitness center. That is, you take exercises that pumps up your muscles. When you stop doing this, your stature or those muscles lessens. The same way with the mind, it builds with time. The more you ask yourself questions of the future, your minds or that creative intuition begins to strengthen, and you begin to tap into the resource of the right hemisphere of the brain. If you've not been practicing picking up a piece of paper, making systematic plans, or asking futuristic questions, this is the reason why you might have been acting like an underdeveloped mind. And it takes you to admit first that you are not yet developed to a certain standard, so that you can accept that responsibility to develop yourself. It has to do with first acceptance, and then the development comes in. So let's bring this to SWIFTBIZ. SWIFTBIZ as a network marketing business. When you hear about it first, the first thing you say to yourself, I've never done network marketing business and I can't. If you say you can't to a network marketing business because this is the only place where you are not controlled by a boss, where you can sack your boss. I use the word sack your boss. If you're a banker, please sack your boss. Come into the network marketing industry and make good fortune for yourself. So if you've ever found yourself saying, I can't do networking, guess where you are? You are on the left. Why? I've never done it before. Logically, the past, you say I can't. So now pick a piece of paper and ask yourself, how can I build a large network in SWIFTBIZ? The moment you ask that question, our minds work in different ways. We have certain frequencies. Your mind will tap into a certain frequency that my mind can't tap into. And it will draw inspiration for you on how to build your network. So when you are striving to attain a massive network in SWIFTBIZ, use your piece of paper and ask systematic questions so you can combine the full force of your brains to achieve good success.